Hi guys, it's Jennifer. I'm just doing a real quick project share before I go to the airport, so I'm going to make it as quick as possible. This is a swap for AJJM, Advanced Junk Journal Makers. It was an envelope swap, and I just made this envelope. I was originally going to put a letter about myself because we're supposed to do that, but I decided to just leave it and let my partner just use it for whatever she'd like, and I just stuck a little piece of paper in there. That's just a vintage button. Most of the digital papers in here are TsunamiRose. This is fussy cut from TsunamiRose, stamp, and some stenciling, so very basic. The envelope I used was a I think it was a 10 by 13, I want to say. It could have been 9 by 12, but it was a white envelope, and I did that because I really wanted to give this a nice vintage look, and that was what we were supposed to do, was vintage. And I love this image of the vacation girl, and I just happened to have it in my digital stash. I believe this is Tim Holtz. This is the Tim Holtz book plate and another printable. This is some paper. It's an 8 by 8 stack from DCWV. It's like a map. It has postcards, script, different kinds of stuff, but they have a bunch of cut aparts inside of it, so I used a bunch of those. This is just some lace I got from Amanda, and then, which she doesn't sell lace anymore. I guess once in a while, if you're on her group, she will do some kits, which is a bummer because my lace is almost used up, but I found a few other sources, wholesalers. And then this is just some ribbon from Bo Bunny, and then some more paper on the back. I just did an easy tie closure. And then the reason I chose this envelope was because there was a pocket here, or an envelope window here, and then another window back here, which I was going to put on the cover, but I decided not to because it just didn't quite work. So I did it that way, but I just thought this was really cute. And then I put a little tuck here. And this paper, this one isn't really that vintagey, but I really liked what it said, and it fit really nice and cute in the little spot here. So like I said, most everything is TsunamiRose Vintage Parcel, I believe it is. I took a brown paper bag, which is an inspiration I got from Lori Jagadish, Just a Girl by the Bay, on YouTube. And she would cover journals with the brown paper bags like you can get at Tuesday Morning or gift shops. And I just thought this bag was really cute. And I had covered a journal with it and had a bunch of extra papers. So I made a pocket and then just put like a vintage or a coffee day guest check, some ephemera, and then just a little tag with a pocket and some lace. And this is another piece of the cut apart. I rusted a bunch of stuff. I have a video on my channel if you want to see how to rust. And it's a really quick, fast, and it gives the best coloring for rust recipe. This is the TsunamiRose. And I had a bunch of travel stamps that I put throughout. This is a glassine envelope that tucks in, and inside just a couple of TsunamiRose, and then this is another one of the cut aparts. And that paper is really awesome, especially for like traveler's notebook size, because it's 8 by 8, but it's got music paper and script and postcard sheets and cut aparts. I think you can get it at Michael's or Joann's. Some more TsunamiRose, and then this is a big pocket on this side. There's lace on the tab, and just some of the, I shrunk down a few of the pages from the kit to fit inside pockets, and then some vintage lace with a couple of cutouts. This is another one of the cut aparts. Bag with the cut, and these cut aparts are great for traveling. I just left this one open in case there was stuff she wanted to do. I thought maybe like for a vacation or something like that, which I was going on vacation, so it kind of gave me the inspiration. More of the journal pages. It's just some lace, Tim Holtz die cut, and then in here, this is another. It's a little map stack, I think from Hobby Lobby, but I have some postcard stamps, so I made them into postcards. And you can actually mail these, postcard mail, I found out. If you stamp the postcard on there, you can mail them. So my daughter made some postcards that she painted on because she's like 2, and we mailed them that way. This is a Tsunami Rose, and I just cut it out and made a little pocket. And then I made this envelope out of the paper. And then I just put a little journaling spot inside. And this, or out of the paper bag is what it is. I just traced and cut it out. This is some more cutouts. And these are really great. Like, they have attraction dates, itinerary, checklist for your baggage. This is another rusty paper clip. More of the digital paper. This is another Tsunami Rose printable. And I thought it was cool because it was like trunks and suitcases. And this is an envelope on the other side. You flip it open and it's got a coffee, or this one's coffee dyed. Yeah, some of these are tea dyed, some are coffee, just depending on the color I wanted. And I just left this lace pocket open. And with a lot of the pages on the kits, from the kit, when you take them out of the oven hot, you can rub them really fast if you get to it, and I think it gives it a lot better vintagey look. So I found that, and I don't know if it works well. Inkjet, I guess you can't really. It's a laser jet, but you have to be quick. Like, you have to grab it while it's still hot and kind of wet, and kind of rub it out. So I really thought that gave it a nice vintagey look. Because a lot of times you do the digi kits and I'll dye them, but they always look so shiny and not quite so vintagey. And I really felt like a really nice dark vintage look. So, and I found that out by accident because a long time ago I touched one of the kits when they were still kind of damp and hot, and it rubbed off. So I was like, cool, that kind of looked neat. This is another Tsunami Rose. This is the other half of that bag with another one of the cutouts. Our road trip, really cool. I think it's called Maps Text and something. It's DCWV, and I don't find many 8x8 pads from them, so it'd probably be pretty easy. This is just backed on copy dyed paper. Another page, and this is a glassine bag with a little ticket, 2 guest checks, and then this is also a pocket back here. I just cut out a piece from the paper. Another pocket. And this is just, this is a Tim Holtz, I believe. Little pocket here. A couple of journal spots. And I fussy cut a few flowers out because I cut a sheet and I cut it crooked. So I decided to just cut some of the flowers out. And like, I used one on here, and it was just kind of fun. Another tag with a little pocket there. Another tag. And these are the Tim Holtz book plate tags, that size. And this is just a writing spot with a top pocket. Something on the back of those. The other half of the glassine bag. And I did put something in this side. Just another cutout from the kit. And I love this kit. It's an older kit. I had it printed out since I bought it, and I've never used it, and I decided to dive in. These are both from the kit. Yeah, these are both from the kit. I love this one. Really nice color. And this is just a piece of one of the journal sheets that I cut shorter. Added a little trim. This was a bag I used, just a brown bag, and I put some gesso on it to cover it up, and then I stamped in the gesso. It was an experiment. Thought I'd try it out. I've never done that before. I just added a few tags. And then this, favorite parts of our trip, it was just one sheet, but I made it into just a little booklet so that she could write whatever in the little booklet. And then this is a glassine bag with some teeny tiny little tags and tickets. This is from a different Tsunami Rose kit, but it matched, so I added it in there. And then these two were from the same kit. And this is the Stampin' Up! Punch, tab punch. Which, holy cow, I saw it on eBay the other day for $70. That is somebody that really wants a kit. I mean a punch. And this is just a long journal page, just a strip from the kit. And then this is the back, and this is a beautiful postcard. I don't know if this is from the Tsunami Rose. I just had it in my stuff, or if this is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, but it matched. It's Paris themed. It's vintage scan. And then these were 2 pieces from the kit that I added. And in the back, I added this huge ticket. I thought that'd be fun to write on it. But there's also room for more back here. So I thought that would be fun. So that is my journal. I'm going to add my label to the bottom, which I haven't done yet. And that is it. I'm going to be on vacation for about 10 days. So my shop, I'll still take orders, but I'll put a note. They won't ship out until next weekend. But I'll make sure and note that in my shop because I've had quite a few orders coming in lately. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you later. Bye.